hello, it's Jesse LaSala Show, episode 102. My guest this evening is Mr. Joe Black. Joe, how say you?
I'm good, man. So been a pretty nice day. Been looking forward to speaking to you.
Yeah, so we don't know each other. Who the fuck are you, man? Just some
Um,
white dude with the last name Black?
I'm gonna be honest, that's a hard question. If I wake up every day and I ask the same thing, like who am I? Um, I don't know. I'm just a dude who makes shit. I make stuff. I try my best to make stuff that helps people. That's about it.
All right, so you're a contributing artist to whatever community you're in.
Oh yeah, all of Lafayette. Anyone who needs it, really. Just a spreader of ideas. I like to ask
So
questions, the same as you.
where's Lafayette for the people that don't live in Lafayette?
Lafayette is like it's kind of it's a little sweet spot in Louisiana.
And how do you feel that the latest rankings of all the states came out and Louisiana's pretty much dead last in fucking every category?
I understand that, you know, the people who control Louisiana do a pretty poor job, but I like to think the humans in Louisiana, that's where it's at. I think the grounds of Louisiana are like, man, I wish they had a scale for that. I think like Louisiana is like the most spiritual place in like all of America. Where that's why like we're the happiest place. Like I understand that our schooling is terrible, but our food's good. You know, we can make people laugh. We can converse with one another. We're pretty well at understanding. You know, it's just
Yeah,
the
I, I
social.
I definitely agree with that. I was just about to bring up the happiness thing because when I was living in New York, I think that dropped that I think Lafayette was like the happiest city in the United States. And like my people in New York were like, "Aren't you from Lafayette? Like, is that true?" And I'm like, I mean, I guess now that I think about it. And so I moved back from New York and I hated Lafayette growing up just because of I don't know, I guess I didn't fit in or I felt like I didn't fit in, whatever dumb shit you want to put to it. But after living in New York and then coming back, I have a newfound love for it. There are still very many flaws, which I like to stay positive. I won't even bring up. But yes, this is a cool place that it's not New Orleans, it's not Baton Rouge. I would say it's better. It's a well hidden secret of Louisiana.
I can attest to that. I was born in Baton Rouge. I grew up there. This place is nice.
Yeah, yeah, we got fun stuff going on here. So you are when did you move to Lafayette?
2019. So
Okay,
I'm like from here now.
okay. So yeah, I moved back to Lafayette in 2020. Um, what is your main medium when it comes to creating things? You stick towards visual arts?
No, I've been a writer for 14 years.
Okay.
I like to I ultimately I'll make anything that can kind of like put an idea in someone's head. Like I really I'm I'm really working right now with like separating the term human and person. Like you're and I'm writing and painting and like ultimately doodling and trying to mash shit together so I can kind of somehow make, yeah, someone realize something. Dude, I don't fucking know. That's a good question though. I, I doodle a whole lot and I write fucking 5 times more than that.
Well, I
And
asked that only because, when I'm here scrolling through your Instagram and it seems like this badass. maybe maybe I'm reading into it, but like sort of a self portrait of yourself, or just a character that you've created, one or the other.
No, no, Dean's is like an idea, but for me to portray the idea, I have to be the most vulnerable I can be. It is incredibly difficult for me to be as vulnerable as I am, but it's like I have to do this because it's like leading by example. People, it's back to when you were saying there's all this nasty shit around us. It's because people are scared, but people are scared of things that aren't even necessarily real. They just need to be more vulnerable. They just got to be a little bit more trust. They got to put a little more trust out there. So you're right. Dean's kind of is like a self portrait. It's an idea of I'm still trying to figure out the idea. People is like a construct that we were all made to be within society. We were born a human. I'm trying to. It's like, oh fuck, dude, it's hard. It's hard. Like I've been writing in circles for the past 5 months, trying to figure it out. Thank you for saying my art was cool, by the way. I'm trying to I don't know how other people view it, but I definitely enjoy making it when it isn't driving me crazy.
Well, yeah, it is awesome, and also it's supposed to drive you crazy, man. You're I, we as artists are
Hmm.
constantly in a state of duress. I think if even like successful artists, I feel like must have that imposter syndrome that kicks in, even down to like the open micers that are just like, all right, I'm looking forward to next Thursday when I'm gonna go out and work on this song or play this song in front of people that I've been working on. Or if you're writing something and you submit it and it doesn't get picked up or that kind of thing, where it's like we're always looking for attention and approval. And do you find it frustrating whenever you, not to skew negative, but do you find it frustrating when you see people kind of get like the fast pass to success, I guess?
Oh no. I understand how some people could, but it's like definitely if you have the ability to use the resources around you, definitely do that. I just hope that those people understand that they're in a really good place and they just use their art to still help people. Because it's like a fast pass can come with like anything. Yeah, I mean, in life, but like when it comes to like your creation, as long as you don't like lose what you're like trying to do, like I've that being said, I've seen some people who got the fast pass and they've become sourpusses. They've just become like negative to the community because their shit don't stink. That's not necessarily the coolest. And I do hope that they kind of reroute themselves and kind of come back to figure out what they're making again. Um, but I I kind of a fast pass kind of sucks for them. Like they
Right.
lose
It's
out on
almost
a
it's
lot of.
almost more pressure.
Well, yeah, that and they kind of lose out on some of the great like building stones of like creation. Like when it comes to the foundation of creation, like they're not put under certain restraints and restrictions to like make something. So it's like they they've lost their chance to learn that because they've been given this fast pass. It's like they've skipped 5 or 6 levels, but in 2 levels out of that, you learn like the coolest shit. So they don't get to learn that. So it's like sometimes I'm like, good on you, but you make art for people who wear ties now. I
Right.
make art for my neighbor.
Right. How do you feel about these conceptual modern artists who sell things like air or just a blank canvas and it goes for more than we'll make in our lives combined?
I think if it has a good idea about like behind it and statement, like sometimes art, like the visual, like when I'm like if I make something or doodle something, it's not necessarily like what I'm making it. It's not visually what I thought it would be, but it has the same statement or meaning that I felt while creating it. So if like they have a really good statement behind it, like for example, if it's like a blank painting and like their statement is "fuck you, pay me" when they get paid, and to
Right.
that's ultimately a fuck you.
Problem solved. We did it.
So it's I don't view they can make their money. Money's infinite. They'll print more. Like I'm just learning. So
Yeah, I think the one that got me was
mm,
the banana with the duct tape, and it was like, what was the story behind it? Where it was like, I think somebody just rogue put it up in a fancy museum,
mm,
a duct tape and like a ripe
mm.
banana, and they just like had like the little card up. That's
Yeah.
brilliant. I like that kind of gonzo art, like the Banksy style, like crazy. Like what did you think of those two weirdos that went up to the where was that in New York and they like held up a flag? God, I'm terrible at current
Um.
events. Where was that? That was New York, right?
I don't know.
The Empire
I
State
I
Building.
don't. Yeah. I don't. So like I have like everything blocked. My phone can't recommend me anything. I don't keep up with like world events.
Oh shit, dude! Did you know Donald Trump is president again? Sorry to spoil your fucking day, but
Wait, you said again?
again, dude, he did it twice.
For
Gr-
real?
Greedy little fucker. Yeah, dude.
That's,
So sorry, he went from game show to world leader.
I thought Obama was still president. Shit.
I wish, I wish.
Uh,
But yeah,
oh,
anyway,
dude, that was so
so
good.
yeah, actually staying away from current events is it's a good practice. I mean, I have
Um,
to make myself do that because otherwise I'll drive myself insane.
I, I, it goes a lot into like what I write. I feel like a lot of what we see is curated to like make us feel a certain way, and that just goes into them like getting somewhat, a little bit of control out of us because that's what people do. People can be controlled. So if I stay away from that, I can kind of it allows me to be more calmer. Like I control what happens in my world around me. Like I'm a father, I control what happens like in my home and with my art and with my community. I try my best to help. I could care less what's happening in the world around me because I know what's happening in my community. Because that
Man,
shit's stressful enough some days.
how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Dude, I am the old age of 26.
26.
Yep.
Holy shit. All right. So I would assume you're wait, son or daughter? Or are you
My
not
daughter.
gonna identify? Daughter? Okay.
No, no, it's my daughter.
Okay. Um, wow. Okay, so at 26, you are a father of a
Hmm.
daughter. How terrified are you right now?
Oh, none.
Really?
None.
God damn. I guess it really is something inside of me that is causing me to have like secondhand stress for you. I don't know what it is. It's like for
I,
me, the
I, I,
idea.
so you know what as soon as I had a daughter, you know what the first thing I did? Oh man, I caught pedophiles.
You called them?
Oh, I caught them.
Oh, caught them.
Yeah,
How,
I got the inkling to want to catch them. Me and other people, a group, were like, "Hey, who wants to bite the bullet and pretend to be someone who's a child online? Let's get these
oh
guys
shit, you
somewhere."
pulled a Chris Hansen?
Oh yeah, dude. I
A
had the
local
new.
Chris Hansen.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was called LA DAP. Louisiana Dads Against Pedophiles, and
Holy shit, bro. That's fucking all. Dude, fuck writing. Fuck
yeah,
your art, bro. Let's do this. Wow.
I had to stop it. I was told to stop nicely.
Wait, by whom? Can you
Or
say?
I cannot say that actually.
A group of pedophiles that are bigger and stronger than you?
Definitely not stronger, but I know where the lines are. I know what those creepy men and women look for, and I am on their tail before they could ever be on mine.
Yo, shout out for calling out the women too, because I feel like every time I go on Instagram, there's just like some random sad looking bitch who had sex with a 16-year-old boy. Like, why aren't we calling that shit out more?
Oh, you're talking about Louisiana mayors that only get 90 days in jail?
Oh God. Yeah. So yeah. Let's try
Yeah,
to stay positive. I hear you're left-handed. How's that?
it's pretty hard my whole entire life. The world I live in is made for right-handed people. So here I am working twice as hard and backwards.
I did see something that left-handed people, I don't know. I guess I'll just dumb it down to say they're like a little bit smarter with using their left and right brain.
Um, Shit, I'm
Shit,
an
I don't
idiot. I
know
don't
about
really
that.
know. I don't know, bro.
Man, lie, where the
Oh,
crawfish at though? I I would absolutely, that would drive me crazy as I really like to think of myself as having good penmanship when I want to. And the thought of thinking of writing and then my stupid pinky like smearing the ink as I'm going down the left side, like fuck that, man.
that's one of the reasons I don't use pencils because it always like runs. So I'm a pen guy, and every time like I'll be doodling with a pen, and then I look down and it's just all
Mm-hmm.
black right here. Yeah, I fall victim to it every day. I'm a survivor. Okay, it's pretty hard.
I'm happy you were here to tell your story, and thanks for being vulnerable enough to come out. Actually, no, I outed you, so I feel like I should take accountability for that. And I I shared your story before you were ready to share it, and I fucked up, man.
I don't think you fucked up at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only ever interviewed with like one with a magazine before for art. I'm pretty to myself. I don't talk to a lot of people, but I did like the way you had conducted your show because that is kind of in a way how I conduct my interviews. So the mutual respect. I enjoy what you do. So I'm here.
Well, I appreciate that. I was about to say, why the fuck would you come on this show if you've only done one other? But that's a great compliment. I hope I don't do anything to fuck it up now. So can you do me a favor? Speaking of
What you
fucking up
got?
the entire interview, can you blow all the air out of your mouth right now? Exhale your lungs and then try to scream. All right. All right. I just wanted to. Okay. I want to try
That's all
to.
I have.
All right. We got
That
similar
was good.
results. It's good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only person that couldn't do it. You know,
I
if
didn't like that stretch. That stretch didn't feel outward. It felt inward. I felt like I got smaller.
right, yeah, like my chest sort of went in on itself. Are you a booze noodle or what? What's your alcohol of choice?
Pretty dry.
Really? No
Yeah,
substances.
I smoke black and mild.
What? That's a fucking throwback. I like that.
Yeah, the black and mild wood tip jazz or wood tip casino.
This motherfucker here.
Yeah, yeah. I
Dude,
try
I
don't
used
drink that
to
much.
when I worked in kitchens in my younger years, um, I remember a distinct moment. It was like one of the coolest chefs. You know how all the fucking old black chefs, like you want their approval as a dishwasher, and you're like, and they're like, "Hey man, you want to come hit the black?" And they're all back smoking. And so I go and hit the black, and I take one hit and inhale the whole thing, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, "Oh god!" Like everything's just floating, and they all started laughing at me, and then I had to like go back and like wash dishes, and I was just like holding on for fucking dear life. And so
Oh, black and milds are heavy.
every time I think about a black and mild, I get a little bit nauseous.
Yeah, I used to, before black and milds, I smoked pipe tobacco. I had a pipe that broke. It would sit on my
Oh
chin. I
shit!
smoked pipe while riding.
So your lungs are just gone.
Um,
Well, you're only 26. I forgot about
yeah, yeah, I've been smoking for like 5 years. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop one day.
that. Yeah. What about those
Hopefully soon.
pouches?
Uh, I don't know. I don't like the texture of them.
Yeah, it is kind of weird having that in your mouth and then sucking on it, or I don't know. It's kind of weird. When was the last time you were caught in a lie?
Um, a lot. I mean, I fib to my daughter all the time. She knows better now.
Well, I mean, that's different though. Sometimes you have to lie to your kids, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Like
Um,
there's no fucking Santa Claus. I buy all these gifts.
not to be. Damn, I'm the last time I was caught in a lie that I was like intentionally lying and trying to get out of something. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't. I couldn't tell you what it is because I would have known if I was caught. It would have made me feel bad, but I wasn't caught for sure. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm trying to
I
think too. The only reason I thought of this question was because I have a little social anxiety, and I, to be honest, did not remember we were supposed to do the podcast today, and I didn't check my inbox on that account for a while, and then I saw it, and I was like, ah, fuck, I'm not prepared. I'm just gonna tell them I'm sick, and I was like, I'm not sick though. I'm just being a bitch. Like, so I almost
hey
lied to you, bro.
hey, don't call yourself. Don't be negative towards yourself. It's okay if your battery's low.
My battery was a little low, but look, you recharged me. Look, I feel alive again.
Rejuvenated, brother. I got you.
Yes, fucking
Stay
right.
away from the black and milds.
Yeah, dude. I don't. No, I'm gonna stay away. All right, so here's some ridiculous questions. U2 or Metallica?
I'm gonna say Metallica because fuck Bono.
Yeah, you're sort of a douche, right?
Well, South Park taught me as a child that Bono's the biggest talking piece of shit in the world.
I
I don't exactly
totally,
know why.
I totally forgot about the South Park version of Bono. Yeah, doesn't he have like a whole thing where he's like his turds are like the biggest or something?
Yeah, he Bono was born because he was the biggest turd ever shat, and then he like started singing. And it was Bono. And I never really looked into U2 that much. I don't listen to much Metallica either, but I'd much rather them over U2 if I had to.
Yeah, I mean, if you're walking up, if you're a baseball player, and you're about to go to bat, you want to hear some Metallica, right? You don't want to hear fucking "Where the Hills Have No Name" or I don't even know
No,
one of their
God.
songs.
The Hills Have No Name. Yeah, I
Something
know
like
that
that.
song. You do not want to hear. Yeah, whatever I know what you're saying. You don't want to hear that shit. That's like they play that in the end credits to a shitty
remember when
rom
they
com.
remember when they hijacked every or you might be too young for this, but they hijacked iTunes and put their album on everybody's
Every it's funny.
library. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I think they were trying to test like the government was trying to test out like how much can we tap into people's shit? Let's do a dry run with this random U2 album.
Yeah, Bono's just a government plant. He's just an
Yeah, dude.
industry plant.
He's
That's
from
why he's so
Ireland.
shitty.
He's from Ireland, and all he does is come over here and shit on how bad the US is. Get this fucking guy back to Ireland and fix Ireland.
Yeah, buddy. Go get drunk at home.
Sorry, I'm
Leave us alone.
getting fired up here. Um, what is a reasonable gift for a wedding where you're only friends with one of the people and you're not really into the idea of even going, but you have to go?
Fucking a really nice toilet paper holder.
Really?
Yeah, really nice toilet paper holder with a gift card to a store that's probably not even remotely near them.
Dude,
It's all of
that's
it's all of the thought that goes into it. But it's
so
not
you
necessarily that useful to them.
you want them to think of you every single time they reach to wipe their ass.
Well, not only that, I want them to kind of be pissed off every time they go to grab something out of their wallet and they see that little gift card to Toys R Us and they're like, I've got $75 to Toys R Us and I'm not leaving this state anytime soon.
Yeah, we don't have kids. But I guess we have to have
Yeah, we don't
kids
have
now.
kids. Yeah, because it's the thought that count. It was towards their future.
I mean, you can buy batteries at Toys R Us, I think, probably. Everyone needs batteries.
Hmm. Shit, what would you get? What would you get if you had to go to a wedding that you didn't want to go to and a gift was mandatory?
I look at it as um like a cover charge to a party where there's going to be food and drinks and base it that way. Like, all right, I'm going to get a free meal and a bunch of drinks. And I guess I'm basing this on if I was single. Because now that I'm engaged, it's totally different.
Congrats on being engaged, brother.
Oh, yeah, 10 years strong or 5 years strong, but 10 years together. We're going to go to Vegas and get it all done by Elvis eventually. But yeah, I think it changes. If you're single, you're just there to fucking have a good time. I would just throw 100 in a envelope. That's classy.
Yeah, that'll work.
If you're in a
I never
couple,
thought of that.
if you're in a couple, you let the lady decide.
Yeah, but if that lady's friends with the lady getting married, that's a pretty
Oh, it might be too expensive. Yeah, we have to get her a
you
down
taking out a
payment on this
loan.
car.
Yeah, you
She's been
taking out a business loan for real. Like, hey baby, she wanted to start this LLC. We gon' we gonna help her
right.
because she's getting married for the fifth time.
Yeah, I don't know if my girl has any friends that she would spring that on me with, but I don't know. We'll see. That's tough. That's tough though. I'm a cash guy. Cash goes good. It's like you're paying to attend an event. It's like a Taylor Swift concert, which I was not invited to, by the way, their wedding. Um, I'm still
Oh, dude, you
sour
weren't?
about
I
that.
win.
That's fucked up. And I know you signed an NDA, so you can't talk about it. See, that's why you thought I
Dude, I
wanted
was
to have
there.
you on the show, but that's not really it. So,
And they loved the toilet paper holder.
see, you weren't supposed to talk about it. Did you root against the United States of America in the World Cup?
Um, damn, I'm fucking boring. I
You
didn't
didn't even
watch the
watch it.
World Cup.
You didn't know it was happening.
I didn't know it was. I mean, I saw like things around. I was like, oh, the World Cup happens every year, right? But I
Uh,
guess I was wrong.
yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm learning a lot about you. Have you ever seen one of your parents at work?
Like at my job or theirs.
Either one
Oh yeah, I saw my dad at work.
at his work.
Yeah, he'd be. My dad was enlisted. He'd be on the military base, or he'd be in his colors, and I'd
Oh
just
shit.
see him while he was doing his thing. Um, but none of my parents have ever. been to my work,
which
but I don't.
is
I just do warehouse work.
okay.
I'm
Is
a
it
blue
air
collar
conditioned?
fella. Fuck no, baby.
So you're sweating every single day?
Oh yeah, it was the fucking like Tuesday got to like 111. So I was just like pounding waters.
God damn,
Yeah, I
God.
like that. Yeah, I've been doing like hardcore hot ass warehouse work for like 5 years, off and on. I like it. It's what I do.
Dude,
You
you
go.
must be
I,
shredded. Can you stand up and
no,
show me your six pack right now? Stand up.
dude, I'm a father figure, so it means I have a dad bod.
Really? Even sweating all day?
Oh
And you
yeah,
don't drink?
I mean, it doesn't mean I don't eat.
That's where your passion lies. All right.
Uh,
Break it down. What are you eating right before bed?
Um, damn, no, this is gonna make sense either. I fast, so I only eat for like maybe 4 hours out of the day. But if it's
But
hot
you
at work, I got like ice cream in the fridge. So I was like, I'm just
Ooh,
like cramming ice cream cones all day.
wow.
You know what I had for lunch today? A family sized bag of Doritos, and it was the shit.
Just that.
That and an egg roll, yeah.
Dude, that's inspiring, depressing, and emotional.
Um, I felt all of those same emotions while I was eating an egg roll and opening up that family
What
sized
did
bag of
you
Doritos.
wash it down with?
Powerade and water, and then I had um,
Okay.
cranberry grape.
See, with Doritos, I need some carbonation to wash all that shit down. Get it out of my teeth.
I should have chose better drink choice because it's I don't have a roof in my mouth right now. The
All right,
Doritos
just
absolutely took the roof of my mouth.
for tomorrow, I want you to just think about maybe a Dr. Pepper, Coke
A
Zero,
DP,
something. Uh,
she give
it's
me
your
I'll take a
it's
code red.
it's your life. I don't know the whole setup there out there. We're about to run out of time, but I have a few more. Have you ever smoked weed with your friend's parents?
Yes.
Can you describe that for me without names?
Um, that was incredibly this was like what 10 years ago, and we were all just in the house. The parents were okay with it. So we all did. This was a long time. I do not condone smoking at a very young age.
As a father of a daughter, I do not condone. No, I understand. I was about to like ask, like, when did it become like apparent in the room? Not apparent that it was a very weird activity. It was like, oh wait, y'all are supposed to be in charge. Like, because when you're high, like it seems like a good idea in theory until it happens, and then it's kind of like, wait,
I imagine you just I wasn't anxious then, but it's definitely not a position I'd ever be in now. Like I'd but then I should have been more anxious. I wasn't though. I was just gone.
yeah,
I didn't care what was happening. I was playing Black Ops. I didn't care.
yeah, yeah, you can tune it out. That's pretty good. I uh I did it once with one of my friends' moms, and it was like it
Disappointing almost.
it was very disappointing. I was like, wait, and it wasn't fun. Like she was acting very weird, and yeah, it was bad times. Um, do you remember the name of the killer in Mission Impossible, the original?
Uh I'm gonna say some old Russian dude,
Close.
probably acted out by Val Kilmer. I don't know.
I literally asked that question not knowing the answer, so you're clear on that one. All right, you
That
have
means we get to choose it.
yeah, we can make it up. It was Ving Rhames, I think. You have exactly 60 seconds to tell me what happens when we die.
I think it all begins. When we die, it begins. Everything we've learned here ultimately builds us to be our most genuine self because once it begins, there is no more extra time to mess up. That then it starts. So learn as much as you can because when it's over, the race has begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Black, thank you for being on the show. Until next time.
Die.